We got one. I was hoping it was just going to be online. He's still messing with it.
I don't know what's happening.
Are we live yet, Scott? Okay.
We want to prove to Department of Treasury.
Thank Audrey.
You have more or not? Thank you.
Should we call for Pat or Sheila?
Doesn't, it needs to be recorded.
No,
Well, if you want to show it to Treasury.
saying that,
Here, there were two.
obviously, showing us minutes,
Yeah.
part.
I don't know if you needed it recorded. Go started. All right, we'll get started. Call the meeting to order. Can you note the roll, please?
Yes, I have it noted.
All right, any public comments? Up to you. No public comments. We'll go into actions. So we need approval of the December 8th, 2022 regular minutes and the April 2023 non-quorum meeting minutes. Can I have a meeting, or can I have a motion of the meetings?
So moved.
Motion by Terry, second by Bud. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion approved. The second one is approval of resolution number 2326 LDFA regular meeting dates. They were sent out to us in the packet. Anybody having problems with those? If not, I'll call for a motion to approve the dates.
I'll make a motion to approve the dates.
Motion Caroline,
I'll support.
support by Terry. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Brings us to our favorite thing, informational meeting. Financial update from Mr. Tom Eldridge.
Welcome, everybody. I'm trying to find the presentation here. I know it's here, right, Shauna?
Do you want me to?
I found lots of
Minutes.
last year. Those slides I went through are prior presentations that may have been in the minutes from the, because they were the presentations from the last
Do you
two
need help?
meetings.
You got his presentation to pull up.
Well, these are grayed out for me too.
I
Sorry,
can give the presentation because I have it right here.
Did you get it online? Oh, here they come. They'd be, yeah. You're going the wrong way,
Scott had the,
unless you got the
no,
links.
that was the last thing
Hmm.
on here was,
Yeah, I scrolled to the end.
yeah. So Scott had the presentation. Let's see if he. IT had the presentation and it doesn't look like they put it up.
Yeah. We're gonna go without, we're in a hurry.
That's fine. Not
Fire
far.
away.
All right. Welcome to the November 16th LDFA financial update. We'll be doing an update just essentially for the fiscal years to date, July 1 to the end of October. As we were reminded that this is a PA 57 informational meeting. We talk about the goals of the LDFA. That being it's a tax increment financing situation. We talk about the district accomplishments because we're supposed to talk about all these things, Jeff. Talk about the extension of water and wastewater services into the district from the city. Construction of the forced main sanitary line from the district back to the wastewater treatment plant, and then the extension of Fisk Road from Newton Road to Jonesville Road. And then the direction of the authority is that by December of 2040, we will have fully repaid the debt. All right, we look at our balance sheet. No, it's not the right stuff. We look at the balance sheet at the end of October. We have roughly $240,000 of unrestricted cash, and we have $723,000 of restricted cash. The restricted cash is what we use to pay the debt payments with. Year to date, we have two things that we capture during the year. We get the summer property taxes, we get the winter property taxes. We have captured the summer property taxes of roughly 300 and...
You can put your sheet under the lectern if you would like.
All right.
You working like Bob did?
Yeah. Together. Okay. This is showing the P&L to date. It shows the $375,000 that has been captured of property taxes from District 6. Shows the interest revenue and then the $20,000 of miscellaneous revenue. That is 4 months of the $5,000 a month that we received from the prison for hooking up to the wastewater force main. No money has been expended this year to date. When we look at the projection of the full year, what we see is the tax capture revenue with both the summer and the winter property taxes collected. And then we see the debt payments coming off. We have a debt payment in December. That's why we have so much cash right now, because we haven't paid that. We haven't made that payment. And then we'll have another debt payment on June 1st. But totally, we're expected to collect roughly $445,000 of property taxes this year, and our payment out in bond payments is roughly $397,000. So as this is our cash flow projection, this shows us that at the end of June of 2023, we had $339,000 of revenue. And then we are projecting that at the end of this fiscal year, after we've collected the summer taxes, the winter taxes, and we've made our 2 bond payments, that we will have roughly $414,000. So that's roughly an increase of $75,000 from last year within the reserved account. Usually what we focus on, about $50,000 of that is excess tax capture over bond payments, and then the rest is interest revenue. All of the reserve cash and most of the unreserved cash is now sitting in higher interest bearing accounts. The Michigan Class account was earning 5.5% as of last week. So we are making significantly more interest than we would have in the last couple of years. There have been no significant changes to our estimates. If everything goes on track, and we hope that we're giving a conservative estimate here, we would expect that by 2034, that we would have got to a point where we would have enough cash that we could fully defease the debt at that point. And at that point, we would, we call it refinancing, but it's really a defeasement because we would just pay it off. And that's really all I have to say. Are there any questions?
Any questions for Tom? Not? All right, things are still on schedule, so no changes from the last 6 months, so.
Yeah, we actually, the last 2 years in a row, we actually had our main property tax owner had late payments, and so the last 2 years, we had significant amounts of penalty income, but fortunately this year on the last day, September 15th, we got our tax payments.
Very good.
Well, that's good.
All right. Thank you, Tom. So any old business to come before the committee? Any new business? Audrey, you want to introduce Monica anyway? Somebody? Tom?
Yes.
She's here. You might as well introduce her. Don't everybody jump up at
We
once.
have a new employee at City of Coldwater. We have Monica McCowan.
Yes, this is Monica.
Monica is official, I believe your title is Key Accounts.
Key accounts, and I'm also working with energy waste reduction.
So in that capacity, how it relates to the LDFA is that we, obviously, Clemens Food Company is one of our key accounts. And so that was appropriate for Monica to come up today just to kind of hear a little bit about this. And she'll be working with Clemens and all of our other larger companies going forward, and also doing some of the things that, like she said, that Bob Granger did with energy reduction. So.
Okay, welcome. The next meeting date is April 25th, 2024. There's nothing else to come before the board. We're adjourned. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yes.
Another time.
Yes. I got 5 minutes. I just don't want this.